Hello, it's me, Make Me back once again with another indie game. And today we're checking out the version 1.0 of Cataclismo. So this one is probably going to get a fair amount of coverage, I think, from a lot of the other channels out there. So I might not get a lot of views on this one, but I like this game, so I'm going to show it anyways. But what is Cataclismo? Cataclismo is essentially a tower defense game in the simplest form. You have some troops that you can see down here. I've got a couple of troops already that I start off with, and I'm going to be building castles and towers and all sorts of good stuff out of essentially Lego blocks, which is fun. And defending against endless waves. So this game just came out in 1.0 on Steam, as mentioned, and also has a campaign as well. So you can go through a fairly well-written campaign that you can enjoy as well, which will mix up the gameplay a little bit from just building and defending. They'll have some more adventure-y type stuff you can go and do as well. But I'm just in the survival mode here, so it's just kind of like the endless survival, because I think this shows off the game a little bit better of all the things that you can do. And the goal here is just survive as long as we can. So let's get started. So we start off with 2 units down here. We got, oop, a little bit too close. We got this little standard kind of bowman guy, and we have Iris, which is essentially our hero. So she's like our mage, and she can't be replicated. She's just one of her. But she's got some powers you can upgrade, I believe, as you go along. I haven't checked out the 1.0 updates. There's been a ton of updates since I last played this game, so there might be some stuff that's going to be new to me, like even getting into the survival game. There are so many more new settings and things like that available. Up at the top left, you're going to see we have a few different things we need to take care of. We need to take care of our oxygen, because there's like this evil mist stuff going everywhere, and oxygen not so good right now. We have wood, we have stone, and we have minerals. So they keep it fairly simple, just those 4 items. You can build everything with those 4 items, and it's straightforward, and we'll gather those from around the world. So you can see there's trees, and there are mineral and rocks down here we're going to gather from. Over here, we also have all of our building options, and this game has a ton of building options that will open up as we proceed. So the first thing we've got to do is, well, we've got to explore a little bit, and we've got to build our basic infrastructure. So the game is paused right now just while I'm talking a lot. We can go down here, and you can see we have all sorts of pieces we have, and then we have resource gathering. So let's click on that. And the first thing we're going to need is going to be, we're going to need a quarry, and we're going to need a wood type place as well. Do I not have one? Oh, a sawmill. There it is. And a few new things for this game from the previous version is you start off and you get to select one of 3 options, which is usually going to be some building pieces. So a few of these will be free, not all of them. But I think I have, yeah, like I have 4 houses that are free. I don't have to spend anything on these ones, and I don't have to spend anything on these air filters initially. So I've got 2 of those that I start off with free. These ones I do have to build. And so you're going to see they cost time and they cost air. And then there's a maintenance cost of air to these. So right now I have 771 air, and I'm going up 180. So every time I put one of these guys down, which we'll do right now, it's going to cost us some air. So the goal here is to, how do I, yeah, there we go. Try to get these in place. You're going to see that I have a zone of trees here, and I want to try to maximize how many trees I have available in this first one. We don't want to put it too far away. We can build more later on, but we want to make sure we have trees going. So we'll get a couple of these guys down. That one we can't build quite there. I want to build it there. Why can't I build it there, though? Is there like a little... Oh, there's like one block that's covered with wood right there. Well, you know what we can do? And this is where the cool stuff comes in, because we can go in here, we can go into blocks, and we've got stone. And what we can do is I can actually drop some stone down here. And we can make a platform for this guy. So now we're going to go back in, we'll get this guy in, like so. And then we'll have to get some stairs in here as well, so that people can get down from there. All right, so folks are going to need to travel. So they travel from over here, and they come in here, and they grab stuff. In order to get more people, we're also going to need some houses. And so we're going to go into our housing here, and we're going to pick up the shacks. And we've got 4. And the interesting about this thing about this game, too, is it's very vertical. So you're going to want to build up if you can. So what we can do is if we take house, you're going to notice that on the top, it's actually got kind of a bit of space. So if we build them in a particular way, it means I can actually go in and I can build something else on top here, which is going to be important in a moment. We're actually going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to build that up there, and then we need to get some stairs for it. So we'll go over to our stairs pieces here. I think we just need, yeah, like one block like that. Right now we start off with limited pieces, so we don't have like a ton of pieces, but we have enough to get this done. So we'll put that there. We'll just put a nice curvy one there. And the reason why I did that is because we also have these air filters, and these air filters require a certain amount of height. So the higher they go up, the more air they get. So if I can put them up on my top here, you see I have 180. If I put them down here, I've got 144. If I try to put them on the ground, I got nothing. Must be placed higher. But what I can do is place a few on these like constructions here. I can build this up a little bit more too, if I wanted to. Yeah, I mean, I could. It's not super urgent. We're just going to place that down for now because we're going to need air right away. Then you can see this also needs to get some stairs to it. So we'll drop some stairs in. Just going to use up wood stairs right now. And we've got to make sure that they can get down from there. Beautiful. Everything is green. Nice. So we've got our first little construction over there. Let me unpause and get out of the building mode here. And so we've got our guys over here. We can go and find some trouble. There will be resources and stuff like that scattered around. We've got also a bit of an enemy base over here. It's like a spawner. So we've got to be careful there, but you're going to see there's some wood and stuff in behind there. So we're going to want to go after that. The other thing we're going to want to get done is also get a quarry over here somewhere where it will gather as much stone as we can. Is there, it's like up on a hill here. Let's try doing this one instead. 5, 5. Yeah, it looks like 5 is the best we're going to be able to get with this one. So we'll just drop it in there. We'll drop another one in over here. That might need some stairs down. I think it does. Just put stairs in just in case. Everything builds instantly as long as you got the materials. For the building pieces, and then the buildings, if you will take some time. So those are getting built right now. All right, and then you see our little guys over here. They're gonna, oh my gosh, the zoom was too powerful. But these guys are gonna walk around and collect everything up and bring it back to the castle for us. Once those get going. Okay, perfect. So now we can bring our dudes over here. We can fight this thing, and you're gonna see once I get in here, it's gonna spawn. Oh my gosh, more than I expected. Okay. That was a bad idea, apparently. Oh my gosh, that was a lot more. That was a lot more than I thought it was going to be. So we're going to have to try to kite these guys away a little bit. They're fighting our houses. That was a bad idea. Oh my gosh. The houses are falling. Yeah, I can see that. Alright, I may have anticipated my archer's ability to fight that. Ever so slightly. I wasn't expecting it to be such a large group. I thought it would be, oh my god, they completely destroyed all of our houses already. Oh no! Alright. So, the last time I played this, those waves that spawned from there weren't usually quite as big as that. Hilarious. Okay.
We're under attack.
Open your eyes.
So that's a problem. That's a problem. We're going to have to rebuild all those houses now. The other kind of cool thing that is in here, though, is you do have blueprints. So you can save. You can see I have a bunch of saved blueprints in here. You can save blueprints of stuff. So when you need to rebuild stuff like I did, because I really messed up, I can just grab my blueprint and I can just hit it up like this. Bam. All right, so that will start building. As we have the wood and ingredients for it. So it'll start going in. So my bad, I messed that one up pretty badly. The other thing we're going to need to get is a barracks of some sort as well. Do we have a barracks yet? Where's our barracks? We have resources. We've got military growth. We've got a barracks here. We need 10 people, so we're going to have to wait for that to finish up. That's fine. So now we know those spawned a lot more enemies than I thought they were going to. What do we have over here? Over here we've got a few points. We've got 3 points to buy more stuff as well. So you can see there's a ton of things. There's just all of the things that we can buy to upgrade our building components and a whole bunch of other stuff here. So like wood packs is handy. You can get the stone pack. We'll give you more stone stuff. A Merlone, I believe, is what I'm going to pick up first because that is going to allow us to do a few cool things in a moment. We're also almost at night, so I'm gonna buy the Merlon pack. Get a hold. Beautiful. You're gonna see up here we have a day timer here, so it is gonna be nighttime soon, which means bad people are gonna come. So those same little white ghosty things that I just absolutely got reamed by will be here in a little while. So they're coming. We've got to get a barracks in because all of our folks are dead now because of my incompetence. So we're gonna drop that. Let's drop it like over here, maybe. Yeah, let's drop it like right there. There's a reason why I'm putting it there, which I will allude to in a second. So this is gonna get built. The nighttime is happening, and it looks like they're gonna come from over here. So let's pause the game a little bit for a second. So we've got a pretty large map. There are trees and hills and stuff like that that will prevent them from taking a straight path over, but we know that the first wave is going to come over here, and it's going to be a bunch of little weird creepers that are going to come down here and attack us. So they're going to run down this way, and they're going to attack somewhere over here. We don't know exactly where because we don't know their path yet. So in a best case scenario, we would scout out this way and try to find ourselves a choke point. But we're not going to have time to do that. So we're going to have to defend our castle in the near term and take a calculated guess as to where that might occur. So given that they are coming here, they are going to come down this way. They can walk through this mist. I can't, but they can. So I'm going to build something over here. So we're going to quickly go over to the building parts here. We're going to get some stone pieces, and we're going to build ourselves a little bit of a tower. The other thing to keep in mind here when you're looking at this too is you've got all these different blocks, and each one of them has hit points. So like this one here has more hit points than, say, a little one. So we want to likely do something like this to get us started. The other kind of cool thing around this game as well is height is strength. So once you get up to a certain height, you see it's going to change color. And now, when we select these things, you're going to see it has a certain level of health, and it's medium strength. The higher we go, the stronger it'll be. The other thing we can do is build in these tactical pieces, these Merlins, which will provide a range boost for the archers that have behind them, but they also act as a strengthening piece for these. So now this is now become 175, so significantly higher than it was before. They do cost a fair amount of stone, though, which we have. Good news is we can take this stuff down at any point, so the game is pretty forgiving in terms of any mistakes you might make. So we've got all that down. We still have a fair amount of stone. We need to get some troops up here as well. So if we go back to our stone pieces here, we're just going to quickly build, oops, X, I think, yeah, X lets you take it back. We're just going to quickly build some spots here for guys to get up over there. Like so. Oh, one more. And now we have our own little tower defense here. And now we just need to get up there. So luckily we do start with some stairs here. So we have to get up there. So we build a couple of those, we build that, and we build that. And now I can build stairs to get, oh, that's not, oh, that's cursed. That's cursed. Okay, hang on. I'm missing a block there. There needs to be a block there. We're gonna put that there. We're gonna put this there. And then we'll put this here. And this here so that we're slightly less cursed. Yeah, and so for that up there, we need to get stairs. We're definitely doing this while paused. Okay, so now we can get folks up there. So hopefully they come this way. don't know that they will. Is our barracks done yet? It is not, so we're going to have to unpause and wait for this to come in. You, in the meantime, can get up here.
No going back.
And can you not get up there? Why can't you get up there? Why can't you get up here?
A unit can't reach its destination.
Oh, okay, I see why. Yeah, like they can't walk up straight stairs if they need actual pathing, full-on pathing. So now you should be able to get there. Sweet. Alright, she's gonna get up there. This is gonna be done soon. The night's about to hit. And then hopefully we are okay. So now we have our barracks here. Do we have a barracks? Yeah, we have a barracks. Why isn't it letting me? There we go. Okay.
Not enough wood.
Not enough wood. Alright, we're building some archers. Hopefully they're ready in time. She's going to be up here. Hopefully these things come this way. And she can reach them. I don't know if she will. We'll have to wait and see. I'm going to assume they're going to come like here-ish. But it's impossible to know until we go and do some exploring out there.
Where to?
Where to? Where are you going? Up here, buddy. Let's get you up here and hopefully the bad guys come inside your range. Yeah. Hopefully that's the thing that happens. At night you don't gather materials, so you'd have to be careful of that. So your guys all go to sleep at night, and you're left to your own devices. So, but you can keep building.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here they come over here. So they're gonna attack
Yes.
this. Can you shoot from there? You can. Okay. Perfect. You can get up there. And these guys get bonuses if they're up higher as well, I believe. Yeah, okay. Easy. Okay, much easier than attacking this thing over here. Okay, so now that we survived a wave, we get to choose some rewards. This is something that's been updated since the last I played. Before, you would just get kind of points that you could spend. But now you also get these kind of permanent run rewards or items like buildings and stuff like that. So we have Iris the Ranger. Gets a +5 range, but it's going to be maintenance on that. That's interesting. Okay. And then you've got obtain 5 more points, but maintenance of 125. Wow, that's pretty tough. And then you can get critical common, 50% critical damage on all units, which is also 50. I think that's probably the best one overall. We can reroll. Should we reroll? Maybe we'll reroll. Let's see what a reroll looks like. Okay, yeah. So we can get critical strengths, but now here's some that are just rewards that don't cost us anything. So we can get some pieces, some good pieces, for mounted fire arrows, mounted sparks, mounted poison, and we can also get materials. So I think that's probably the way to go, so that we can build a bunch of stuff. Right? Yeah, I think that's the way to go for now. So that was a good reroll. Okay, we'll reroll. We got all filled up. So it will fill up over top, but you won't be able to fill if you're over the top. So we got to get some warehouses in. All right, so oxygen is dwindling. We got to go into the resource gathering here, and then you'll see why I placed this over here. It's because these have a range, so you need to make sure you have them ranged properly. All right, so we'll get a couple of these guys in. Can I get you in there?
Not enough wood.
Not enough wood. Oh, it won't let me build it because I don't have enough wood. Resources insufficient. I need wood. Need wood? Okay, that's fine. We need to get more wood cutters out. And we need to go explore a little bit. So we're going to grab these guys. And there's some wood right over here. So guys, can you guys get over here? Yeah. Okay, perfect. Looks like maybe we didn't need the stairs here. They can go up one spot, looks like. Okay. But we got tons of rock over here. Okay. And we got a bunch of bad guys this way. And we have another spawner over here. which we should probably take out. But I'm a little bit scared after my last encounter. Let's kill these guys first in case they add. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's a lot.
Am I needed?
Kite these guys out. We have a wall at least, so we can fall back to our wall. I think those guys explode, if I'm not mistaken.
No
Yeah.
going back.
Yes, they do.
Uh-huh. No going
So
back.
we'll climb up our wall here and start shooting these guys from above. And we're gonna have to quickly go back down here.
I need it.
They're attacking our wood or our mining over here. I don't think these things have a lot of health,
Open
so.
your eyes.
Alright, cool. So her area to, oh man, it's down already. Alright,
Am
that's
I
fine.
needed? Open your eyes.
Alright, we're gonna get that back in then. Alright, so we're gonna get the quarry back in. That was unfortunate.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we got that. Now we can probably take this out. It's gonna take a little while before it spawns again.
Am
Are
I
you gonna
needed?
shoot it? We can get so close? Okay.
No going back. Open your eyes.
Alright, we're gonna back off a bit. These guys are also coming over. That's not so good. It's just a little one, so we should be alright.
Am I needed?
Back off.
Open your eyes.
Yeah, okay, explode already, guy.
No going back.
He does not want to do his explodey stuff. Okay, that's fine.
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's get over here. We're gonna kill this right away so that we can claim all that stone over there. I don't know why they have to get so close to it. It's really bizarre. Anyways. Over here we can get some lobbers or we can get some more bowmen. I think I'm just gonna get some more bowmen for now. Yeah, I think
Open
that
your
will do.
eyes. Am I
We
needed?
picked up wood. We just
Am
spent
I
all the
needed?
wood.
No
But we're gonna
going
kind
back.
of come up here. There's another one of these guys over there.
No going back.
And
Open your
yeah,
eyes.
we're gonna head out this way because they're gonna attack again over here. So
Yes?
I want to kind of see if there is a bit of a. These groups are pretty big.
Where to? Huh?
Alright, right away. He's gonna explode. Alright, right away again. Alright, good stuff. Okay. So yeah, looks like this might be
Yes?
a bit of a choke point over here, at least to start off with. From what I'm
Where to?
seeing,
Yeah?
The night is
the
nearly
night is
here.
nearly here. Okay, so this is where we can probably make a stand. Possibly. We have a lot of stone, which is good. So we're going to go in and we're going to kind of brick this off as best we can. It's not ideal. It's still pretty big, this area. And we gotta kind of go to the edge here.
Kiss me high.
I don't think they can get up there. But yeah, this is not ideal. I don't know if we need one there. I'm gonna put one there just in case. And get this up pretty high. We have, luckily we got that stone before the last wave, so we're in pretty good shape for stone. And we're just gonna want to make this so they can get around decently. We're starting to run out of stone, but that's okay.
The horrors are coming.
Hordes are coming. Let's pause. We need to pause because we need a way up. We need us a way up. So this is always my challenge, is getting the stairs to work out. Did I do it right this time? I think I got it right this time, right? Yeah, I think that's right. Alright, so we'll get some stairs up here. Beauty. Alright, so hopefully they all come this way. We could also do the merlon. The merlon. We don't have a lot of wood. Sorry, no stone. Yeah, we can do that there. That'll make this much stronger. Sweet. Alright, escape out of there. Get these guys up here.
Post me
These
high.
guys are also available. We can get them up here. We can also destroy this later on. I'll just leave it for now just in case they squeeze by. I might actually just leave one
Where
of you
to?
guys up here in case they squeeze around. But we'll be able to go and do all that stuff, which is good. The other thing we've done is we've hopefully secured the stone over here. So as soon as we start up again, I will need to build some houses. Yeah, so we'll need to build another bit of houses. That requires 221 wood to use this exact grouping, which I think is what we'll wait for once we get through this wave. The other thing we have while we're waiting for those guys is we have 7 points here, so we can go and buy some new pieces. The window pack windows are nice. You can shoot through them and they increase your range, so that might be good. Banners are also nice. They increase your attack damage. I think we'll buy those. Hardware supplies. Increases the amount of resource workers in nearby summons. Of course, I can collect by providing them access to better tools. Oh yeah, that sounds good, yeah. Build up the efficiency. Good stuff. And then we can buy spikes. Spikes will do some damage to folks. We can also increase the military cap. Right now we're capped at 10, so that's probably the next best buy. Good. Okay. So we spent our points. Now we're just waiting for these folks to attack us. And like I said, hopefully they come in through here. Last time they came up, they came through... Oh, yeah, they're completely behind us. They are completely behind us.
Uh-huh.
That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Okay.
Am I needed?
Well, at least I left this one guy here to attack. The wave's not huge right now, so... That's funny. So something over here is blocking them and coming up this way instead. They took out my stone, which is a pain in the buttocks. Alright, so we're going to take these guys over here. There's another one of these things over here. And we also get to choose something. Plus ranged all units, plus 1,000 HP to resource gathering buildings. That sounds pretty good. Minus 25 a minute in wood, though. Power up, plus 5 base damage to all units. That's also good. We are only at 90 a minute in terms of this, though. So these are pretty expensive. Even the wood one is a bit expensive. It's a bit expensive, but we're out of rerolls, it looks like. Yeah, I think we get the health. And then we try to take this thing out.
Open your eyes.
Alright, run away. Ouch.
No
Oh, he's
going
fast.
back.
He's very fast. Okay.
Open your eyes.
Run! Run for your lives. Okay, luckily they can't climb stairs. But they can smash them
We're under attack.
and make it impossible for us to get back down until I rebuild it. So that's no good. Okay, so we got that group there gone.
Open your eyes.
We lost a dude. Very slowly getting wood. We need to find another forested area when we can. If I can get in here, there we go. Can I get in here? I don't think I can get in there without moving this other one. Yeah, it doesn't let me build it over there. Okay. Definitely need more. Why can't I build this anywhere? Gathers are too close. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's got a zone. It's got a zone. Okay.
Am I needed?
All right.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now they're attacking from... Why are you guys going so close? You guys are hitting from here, and you guys are hitting from there. Make it make sense. Okay, so I think we're only still getting attacked from that side. Unfortunately, though, they seem to be coming through this way, which is not as good.
No going
And
back.
you can build walls anywhere you want to, but you can't build buildings wherever you want
Open
to.
your eyes.
For buildings, you do need to build kind of your territory out a bit more.
Open your eyes. Am I needed?
You need it. I'm trying to see if we can
Am I
determine...
needed?
No, not really. I guess this is it.
Uh-huh.
I guess this is the choke. But they're just going to come out this way then too, right? Because they came through here.
No going
Yeah,
back.
so we're kind of in a not an amazing spot here for
Open your
defense,
eyes.
unfortunately. I also did not rebuild the the quarry over here. So that's a problem. And we didn't build one over here too. Oh, this is here, yeah. So we need to get a beacon in place over here. So yeah, we kind of got bummed out of it's not a very good spawn location, unfortunately. We've only got 2 small little tree areas. And yeah, not a lot of good resource gathering going on over here. We can, if we build another one of these guys over here, we can get a decent amount of wood over this side. But we're not in great shape for anything else. What I'm going to do quickly is delete all of this and get that stone back, because we're probably going to have to build a bit of a tower over here really quickly. So let's do that. And we're going to build that way, and maybe like that. Maybe one more there. And we'll build it up like this. I think maybe one this way. Yeah, so we'll just kind of rebuild this, running low on stone, which is okay, because we can always take down that other wall if we need to, because it was serving no purpose now.
The night is nearly here.
Yeah, I think we need to just kind of like take down. We'll leave some of it up here just in case they come this way. But I want to make this a bit stronger, so we're going to grab this. We're going to go to the defensive pieces. Outside corner, inside corner. Because that will make this a lot stronger. Yeah, here they come.
Open your eyes. Am I needed? Uh-huh.
And you guys can get up there. And, oh boy. A little bit slow. Okay. But we're okay. We're okay. Okay. And then meanwhile, we can get the sawmill going on down here. Yeah, 15. Very plentiful.
The horrors are coming.
Which is good. Oh, that wasn't even them. That was just some random other group. Oh, interesting. They were just down here in the fog, I guess. Okay, well, we'll see if they come through the same path as they did last time. I have noticed that the AI is decently smart. Like, it will kind of tell where things are blocked and try to go around. But we'll have to wait and see if this works out okay. And I often mistakenly don't notice that we're getting attacked from another side as well. Alright, where are they at? Yeah, so ideally we would explore out to the very edge of the map and find whatever kind of the closest choke point is there and try to make a very short, very tall wall or corridor or some sort of defensible spot with lots of traps and things like that. Okay, here they come, yeah. In the mists there. See ya? See ya, little buggers? Alright, perfect. Okay, so we should be fine here. That's all good. Excellent. So that should be fine. We're going to need more stuff. We need to take this thing out to give us more space to build. There is more stone over here. There's more stone over there. Did I build this far out enough that I can get to this quarry? I can. Now get to this quarry. Is 6 going to be I think 6 is the best we can get. You could put another one like over there to get those minerals, but yeah, it's fine. Okay, so now we have veteran units cooldown between attacks. Okay, so looks like our troops will gain experience. And then we can get them cooldown reduction. We can give her more damage. We can get veterans obtain 250 HP. That sounds pretty good. That's minus 50 though. I can't afford any of these. Yeah, I think we're just going to skip this for now until we get our infrastructure solidified a little bit more here. Alright, so let's do a quick check. We don't have... Oh, okay, so now we're getting attacked from this side in the next wave. Alright, so the good news is
Open your eyes.
all this stuff can be taken down if need be, if we need the stone, which is nice. So if for some reason we need to like restructure everything, we can do that without too much trouble. We do now have a lot more infrastructure set up, but oxygen is dwindling. Yeah, so we're gonna need to get more oxygen going. In the immediate future, it's only going down a little bit, but it's going down. So something to be aware of. So can you fight this thing? It's gonna spawn a bunch of guys again, or is it good? Why are you going so close? I don't understand. Alright. So there's some pathfinding issues there, but they're going much closer than I feel that they need to, since they got, you know, what appears to be longbows. But anyways. Doesn't look like this is gonna spawn anything too dangerous. It did that one big spawn, and we're good. Okay. This is wood we can pick up. So what we want to do now is kill these guys first. I'm trying to gotta like micro these guys out. Ooh man, these guys hit hard and fast, eh? And I have micro the wrong way. Okay. Gonna need to get some more folks down. But we need to first get our housing problem fixed up as well. Man, alright. Where can I put this? This land is so uneven over here. We'll put it like over here, I guess. We might put some supports. It'll fit in right there. No, it won't. It will not. Oh, it will not fit there. Okay. That's not where we want it to be. That is not where we want it to be. Let's pause for a second there and try to get this placed properly. It's hard to see exactly what's blocking it. I think we're good now. It's just those guys will have to go. No, they can squeeze in through there. Okay. I think we're good. All right. So that's fine. We lost a couple of dudes over here, though, too. So we're going to have to get those dudes replenished.
We lack citizens for that.
We lack citizens, so we need to wait for this to fix. Okay. All right, let's continue trying to see if what we can see out here. Looks pretty flat out this way. Can we get up here? Yeah, we can.
No going back.
Oxygen is dwindling.
Oxygen is dwindling. It doesn't appear to be done. It seems to be going up.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
I'm interested. We got a bit of a cliff here, so they won't be able to get up this. I don't think they can move up more than one spot. So like this area is more or less blocked from them coming in. Got lots of stone. You'll notice like the stone pits and all that get much bigger the farther out you go. Oh, there's a lot of these guys here though. Okay. If we can get up here, we might be able to.
Open your
We
eyes.
need to like target down that guy first.
Open your eyes.
Oh man,
I need it. Am I needed?
these guys are
No
a
going
pain.
back.
They are an absolute pain, those guys. Okay. I'm just losing troops left and right over here. Do I have lots of people now. Okay, let's just get.
Not enough wood.
We're out of wood now. Okay.
I am down.
Oh, and I didn't even pay attention and she died. Well, that's no good. The night is nearly here. All right. So that's a bit of a problem. So she's gonna respawn in a little while. Yeah, it costs us, so we have to respawn her actually. Okay. So yeah. This is not going well. Not going well at all. We'll have to figure that out.
Open your eyes.
We will have to figure that out. This is not going to be amazing. We're probably going to die horribly. So I want to get these guys out over here. Where is she respond? Where did she spawn?
Hmm?
Oh, there she is.
Open your eyes.
Okay. So we've lost a bunch of troops. We need to we need to pause. And we need to build ourselves another little tower over here. Relatively quickly. And hopefully they come this way. So we're just gonna... Alright, we're just gonna build tower over here. Did I do that right this time? I think so. Stairs, curvy stairs, straight stairs, and then defenses. Yeah, that'll make the stronger. Cool, and then you guys can get up here. That would be marvelous. Alright, where's the lady? Yeah, hers are coming, yes, we know.
Am I needed?
Okay. So this has gone less auspiciously than I had intended. I've survived quite a long time in the previous versions of this game, but with all the updates and trying to explain things as I go, not going so well. But that's okay. So, yeah, you get up here. I definitely have to stop losing people so frequently, that's for sure. But we'll get up there. We'll do this another wave here and see how this goes. I think we're at a point where our infrastructure's getting there, but we're still not in amazing shape. Mostly because of the trees. Like we just don't have. Gonna have to get some risky trees going places here. So we'll see how that goes. Here comes the wave. So I think we're placed pretty decently. Take out this wave. So the waves are gonna get obviously a little bit bigger each time. But it looks like we should be okay as long as they attack the tower. Yeah, because they can't go through this way. But I think they will for sure attack the tower. There might be a couple that are slipping by. Yeah, they're coming after the tower, so that's good. Okay. So that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, they're sneaking around the backside, but I think we're good. For the night, the enemies grew stronger. Great. And now we can get beacons and mist lights. 2 bowmen. At 50 maintenance, Iris is 5 range. I think we kind of need the bowman right now. We need to get the bowman. So we got some free bowmen somewhere? Yeah, we do. Look at that. Perfect. Beautiful. But I'm going to pause it here. I think we've gotten an idea of what this game is. It is fun. It is easier to play when you're not trying to talk and explain everything at the same time. But this is the endless mode, and again, there is a story mode as well. But this is out in 1.0 right now, so this is a finished game with some extras planned. And I think they've already moved on, this dev team, to another game already as well. But in any case, this is Cataclismo, available today on Steam in 1.0. Check it out. I enjoy it. I think it's really well done. And it's like playing with Lego. You get to build all these towers and restructure them and do all that kind of stuff. And you'll probably be a lot better at the game than I am in any case. So don't take this for granted. But in any case, this has been fun. Thanks for watching as always. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.